Why should I be posting content? How does it benefit me? How do I make money from it if I'm not Pace Morby? The doctor handed me a basket when I was born, and the basket was full of like followers, subscribers, and like all this know how to do all this stuff. So like nothing I do pertains to anybody here because I was born different and I didn't have to build an audience. So for the people that have to build an audience, number one, here's the thing is I don't look at this camera as a camera. Everybody else looks at this camera as a camera. What do I look at this camera as? It's a cloning device. It builds clones of me. Every time that I have a camera shooting on me and capturing this clone, I ask myself, what do I want this clone to say? Because this clone is going to live forever. Here's what I want my clone to do is always, number one, raise money. I don't have anything to raise money for. Well, that's because you're boring. And you need to not be so boring. So go find things to raise money for. That's first step. Second thing that I get out of my clones is that they are constantly recruiting. Do you want to be rich or do you want to be wealthy? You want to rich or wealthy? You're happy with rich? Okay, you want to be wealthy. You'll never be wealthy without a team. How are you going to find the right people? People go, oh man, you're going to go find a headhunter. You're going to do all this kind of stuff. You're going to hire these people. How do you get the right people to come join your team? Content. Most of my best possible people that are on my team, either A, came directly from watching my content, or B, they applied for my job because they knew I existed, not because they knew my brand, but because they applied for the job. When they found out it was the name of the company, they went to my content, they go, oh wow, I like this person, and they came onto the team because they see the vision and the mission of the company through my stuff, okay? So better quality people is what I'm getting out of it, and if that doesn't mean actual monetization. The scary thing here is that you're like, well, I don't make money on this, so why would I plant these seeds that I won't make money on for a long time? Because when you need it, you're gonna look back and go, man, I should have planted that tree six months ago, 5 months ago, a year ago, whatever. And by the way, you've also learned today that this takes less than maybe 45 minutes an entire week. You can create all the content you need. You don't need to edit. You don't need an editor. The best camera person you'll ever have is your thumbs, okay? The third thing that it does, it recruits opportunities for me. 2 days ago, I get a call from Donald Trump. I want you to come out to this meeting in Mar-a-Lago. I want you to come and talk about being potentially on a real estate commission. Did that happen without a YouTube channel and Instagram and this, that, and the other? Pace, how do you get all this stuff? But it recruits opportunities that you wouldn't believe. I'll give you another good opportunity that I make money from. I can tell you that when I want to go out and let's say my business is lending, right? I have a lending business. How do people know that I exist? How do I lend money if people don't know who I am? I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I would make money in today's age without social media. I just don't. I do. It's called cold calling and drumming up every single lead every single time. Basically what I've done is I've created, do you know how many clones I have that are actively talking to somebody right now while I'm here with you? Okay, I've calculated something about 1,500 of Paces right now are actively talking to 1,500 people right now. YouTube video, Facebook thing, whatever it may be, LinkedIn, etc. I have 1,500 people. So when you say to yourself, I want to get more done, Pace, how do you accomplish so much? I'm like, I don't. I create a clone and then I put that clone to work for the rest of its life, which is infinite. They will live on for forever. Even this video right here, what do I get out of this? This video is giving value to my audience. My audience goes, man, I really like this person. He taught me something. I should stop looking at a camera as a camera. I should look at it as a clone. Now, what do I want out of this? I might ask for some subscribers. Please subscribe. Okay. I might ask for some subscribers. How does that help me? If somebody looks at my YouTube channel and says, I have 10,000 subscribers, that's a big deal. If I have 1,000 subscribers, people are like, oh, they're just starting out. They're trying to figure it out. But once you get to 10,000, your YouTube channel is like pretty credible. Okay, 100,000, do you know how many people ever get to 100,000 on YouTube? Less than 1% of 1%. Like you don't need to be 300, we're at 312,000 today. You don't need to be at my size to be incredibly credible. I got a TV show on A&E when I had 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. How did they find me? YouTube, with 5,000 subscribers. How did they find me? My clone that I created was talking to them, not me. So I'm gathering up opportunities all the time. My phone is buzzing all day long because I have an army of 1,500 clones working on my behalf all day long. Here's another reason why I do it is because I also have, once you get to a certain point, I can make money from affiliates. Okay, do you know how much I make in affiliates every year? $2 million, something like that. Okay, so there's 2 million reasons. Now, if you have 1,000 subscribers, you're not gonna be able to, it's not gonna make sense for you, right? If you have probably 50,000 subscribers is a point where you start going, holy crap, I'm making a lot of money. Because they're using LLC companies. Go to startwithprime.com if you guys want to get an LLC. There you go. I made money. I make money that way, right? And the more I say that at a certain level, my audience goes, man, he's provided so much value. It's 3,000 videos on here. Even though I know he's making money, I'm okay with him making money because this guy is providing me so much free value. And I'm gonna pay Prime Corporate regardless of whether I use Pace's link or not. It doesn't cost me any more money to use Pace's link. I might as well give Pace 20 bucks for it and say, man, I don't wanna join your mentorship. I don't wanna pay you any money, but I'll get an LLC because I know I need one. And if I use your link and I know you're making 20 bucks, that makes me feel good that I'm a YouTube subscriber, but I'm not part of your community. Go to startwithprime.com if you guys want to get an LLC. See what I'm saying? Okay, affiliates are a big deal. Also, opportunity to promote things. Okay, so for example, I have a responsibility. Who's an owners club here? Okay, would you say that I have a responsibility to make sure that our title company that we own together is promoted and talked about so that over the next 3, 4, 5 years, it becomes a standard inside of the real estate industry? Yeah. Can I rely on you for doing that and you doing that, or are you relying on me to do that? You're relying on me. So I have a responsibility to promote my companies. Let's say that I come to you and I go, hey, I'm a famous burger chef. Like world renowned, everybody knows me. And I've always worked in somebody else's restaurant and I've always made that person famous. So I go, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna start building my brand and I want you to invest in my first location. And I go, hey, everybody in here, okay, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I got 11 people. I need 100 grand. So everybody's gonna chip in, let's say 9,000 something dollars. Let's just say $10,000. I need 110 grand. Okay, I need 110 grand. You guys are all like, oh yeah, I saw him at this thing. I know he's credible. Cool. I was underneath somebody else's brand. I made that brand famous. Awesome. You guys give me $110,000. Come over here, Dre. You guys give me $110,000 because you believe in my vision and my mission that I tell you face to face. And I go, hey, Jason, I found this location. Okay, this is streets. Okay, this is amazing location. This location is amazing. So much freaking traffic going through this 4-way location all day, every day. And I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna get one spot in this little strip center right here, okay? You know how like strip centers have like some of the best food ever. It's like these little hole in the wall spots. So I'm like, let's go get a hole in the wall spot and we're gonna call it hole in the wall. Okay, hole in the wall burgers, okay? And I need your 110 grand to start the lease, buy some equipment, get a couple of months of payroll, get the freaking tomatoes, lettuce, blah, 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 blah going. Cool. A month after we open up, we have a grand opening. A month after we open up, you guys are all out of town, so you guys weren't there for the grand opening. A month later, I send you the P&L and I go, hey guys, I need another $20,000. It was a little bit more money than I originally thought. You believe in my vision, you love what I'm doing, and I show you like, here's where the 20 grand is going. I haven't taken a paycheck. You know that to be true. I'm not hemorrhaging $20,000 because I incorrectly mismanaged the money. I am truly spending the money where it should be spent. You guys all go, all right, we'll chip in another $2,000 each. All right, now you're all in for 12,000 bucks. Next month, guess what? We lose another $20,000. Are you gonna start thinking like there's something going on here?
Yeah. Yep.
Cool. So let's say Paul, because Paul's kind of a badass. Paul's like, yo, I'm not too far away from Pace. I'm over in California. I'm gonna drive over and I'm gonna see what's going on. Maybe Pace is scamming us and he doesn't really have a location. Okay. So Paul pulls up. Sure enough, he comes to the 4-way stop. Sure enough, he sees the strip center. Sure enough, he finds the location. He pulls into the parking lot and he stands in the parking lot and he goes, which one of these freaking buildings is the hole in the wall hamburger shop? I don't know which one it is. And you call me. Paul calls me and he goes, hey, Pace, I'm in the parking lot. I think this is the right location. Can I just verify the location? I can't find the burger spot. And I go, oh, are you in the parking lot? Paul, are you in the parking lot right now?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay, cool. Stay right there. Just look at like the doors. I'm gonna walk out and you'll see where I'm at. So I open the door and go, hey, Paul, I'm over here. You walk inside. You see that I truly have everything set up. I have hamburgers there. I have employees sitting there waiting, ready to take an order. What happened? What's going on? Where is the problem, Paul?
Proof.
I don't have a sign on the damn door. You had to go, where's your business that I invested in? Okay, so Paul goes back. Okay, Paul goes back. He gets Allie on the phone. He gets Jim on the phone. Gets everybody on the phone. He goes, guys, we got to get a Zoom. We got to get a Zoom going. We got to have a come to Jesus meeting. Is that what you would call it in California? Okay, we're having a come to Jesus meeting. Okay, we're gonna meditate. We got to meditate on this. You, Paul, then tell them, guys, I go to the freaking location. Pace did use our money appropriately, but he has no branding and awareness on the door. You have to ask where the location is. What are some of the words you guys are going to describe me as? Okay, knucklehead, I like that one. That's a good one. Knucklehead. What's another one? A knucklehead is a good one. Maybe irresponsible? You're probably going to say WTF, right? Like, what are some things they're going to say about this business that you guys all invested in? I have the right product. I have the expertise. I'm definitely the right person to invest in. What would you say about me right now? Knowing that Paul, if you, an investor, couldn't find the location, so it would be irresponsible for a burger joint not to have any branding on it or a sign on the door. So why is it that you think a burger joint should have marketing and branding for its business, but you don't have any for yours? You think a freaking meat grinding hamburger spot is more important than you and your real estate business and your finance business? So if you're going to call me irresponsible and a knucklehead, and what the F are you thinking? Then what do you think I think about all of you guys that don't put a sign up saying, this is what I do for business and this is how we can do business together? It's the most irresponsible thing ever. It's not a, hey, I should maybe do this one day. It is, what the F are you doing other than this? None of this made any sense without branding, a logo, or anything else and people knowing where to find me. Why did I even buy hamburger patties? Why did I buy buns, pickles, everything else? It's because I worked on non-money making activities. Awareness of your product and who you are is money-making activity. You are a knucklehead, you are irresponsible, and I say, as I talk to you, Jared, when you overthink your content, I go, WTF, bro? A poorly marketed, amazing product makes no money. A product that's marketed in the smallest amount, that's not even a grade A hamburger. Why do you think McDonald's sells way more hamburgers than the freaking Wagyu beef hamburger spot down the road that we don't even know the name of? Because they put a sign on their door and we know where to find them and they're good at marketing. And you're like, I want my product to be perfect. Really? Does McDonald's care whether their product is perfect, or are they one of the most valuable companies on the planet Earth? Hopefully that was valuable for you. This is why we do social media. It's a clone creator. I'm creating a clone. Now, hopefully I provided value to you. If I provided value to you, there's this other thing I want to tell you why I create clones of myself. It's called reciprocity and goodwill. There's a law the universe has that says, if I give you things over and over and over, you will have a higher likelihood that you want to do business with me. So I'm not going to ask you to do business with me, but I am going to ask you to subscribe to the channel, give us a little bit of love, let us know that all of these years of experience that we've put into these videos and these clones that we're creating, give my clone some love and say, hey, past Pace, you deserve a subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next video.